2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt. Now in year number 6.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there in every snap. A truly powerful arm, and then is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board and level when they're 6s.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Up the middle they go. Barrett. And a good push up front. He's able to pound his way down inside the 30. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barrett. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try to run the option. No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Foster. Runs over. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Strong. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Number 4. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Strong. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Strong. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
They run up the middle with Foster. And he's going to get this one down to the 45-yard line. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that big-time game?
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Operating from the gun. Strong. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On play action, they'll throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City. They go
play action here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Barrett. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Barrett. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the left side, it's complete.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
On first down, it's Barrett. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. From the 21, here's the second and 8.
It's second and 8.
They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. So a failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a third and 8.
And 8 yards to go.
Back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
For the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Lions offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Throwing to start the drive. Strong. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Strong's pass. Complete to number 4. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 35-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. From the 35, back to work on second and 4. Going up the middle, Foster. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the
They'll
line
come
of
up
scrimmage.
facing third and 5.
It's now third and 5.
Back to throw. Strong. Will try and do this himself. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First down. First First and 10 at the 49.
Play action. Strong. And he's taken down. A Chiefs save. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Operating from the gun. Strong. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Strong. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This out quickly to Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Detroit
first down carry for Foster. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 9. It's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down. Strong. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Foster running left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the
looking to throw. Strong. Got an open man. It's Foster. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. Strong. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac TeSlaa, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barrett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Up the middle they go. It's Barrett. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side. It's Barrett. And he'll go down at the 28. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Barrett. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are once again back in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 10-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Strong. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught at the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22.
Back to throw now on first down. He stiff arms him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back to throw again. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Chiefs take over.
Getting set to go again as we're looking at the back, heading onto the field again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. That's complete, left side to Worthy. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Chiefs. First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Throw left side complete. That's Foster. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
It's second and inches at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. 2 yards, good enough for first.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 36.
They keep it in the hands of Foster. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the
They'll come up second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down about before he gets into enemy territory.
12 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the
Dwayne Gibb to Foster. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Strong. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Give left side. Foster trucks over him. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Strong. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. The drive will start with an option going left. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the
second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Now a handoff up the middle. Barrett. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. From the 46, here's the second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll set up a throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
Now back to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
now a second and 10.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. They got to get to the 23 here on third. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are back within a score. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
A shotgun handoff now to Foster. And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given a yard after the 49. Second and 9.
Midfield. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Strong. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Strong. Throw left side, complete to Foster. Able to push his way through. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun. Strong. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Lions first down. First and 10.
Again, this is Foster. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the pistol, it's Foster. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
By the Chiefs.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Up the middle they go. It's Barrett. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got him well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Chiefs.
They'll run on first down. It's Barrett. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 9 now. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. It's a quarterback sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks.
First down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barrett. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year.
They'll try and throw for it. And the Chiefs put together a 4th-quarter drive to take the lead.
Well, that decision they made was all about carrying the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point in the game. Go for 2 and try to make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
That's good.
Hand off to Foster. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Foster.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Strong. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
A gain of 12 yards.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Strong. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Back to throw. Strong.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there with all that beef that's coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw.
46-yard line.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
That is caught.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And that's caught by Williams. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2.
Back to throw.
That's complete right side. It's to Slaw.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's back to throw.
Strong loses it on the hit. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Kansas City, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11-4. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head